My coming out story went a little like this. I always knew growing up that I was different. I knew that I was weird, odd. I loved to dress up. I loved to put on wigs and dresses and dance and sing and be feminine and flamboyant. I knew that I felt differently around boys than I did girls. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know that there was a name for it. I just knew that that's what I liked. Second grade, I started dance, and for the first time was a place that I felt safe. I felt like I could be myself and not judged. Because in the real world, I was doing everything that a little boy wasn't supposed to do. I remember in middle school being called gay and feeling like I've been caught and they know my secret, and realizing that I have to act differently in public than I do in my safe places. In high school, I only had girlfriends because I felt comfortable around them. I felt safe around them, that I could be myself. The guys, on the other hand, I was called a fag while I walked down the hallway. Usually under their breath or in passing. And all I wanted to do was hide. I wanted to just be invisible, and I wanted to be a nobody. So I threw myself into every creative outlet I possibly could, because those are the places that made me feel safe. I went to college, met some weirdos. Later, I will call these people my friends. We were all so different and figuring ourselves out. And I remember going to the gay bar. It was an 18 and up place, just a dance club. And I remember just dancing and just letting loose and wearing clothing that I would never wear before. Because it was such a special place where you could be yourself. Nobody cared. It wasn't too much later that I took a contract on a cruise ship that I actually said that I was gay for the first time. Because as far as my friends knew in college, I was bi. It was my way of testing the waters. So on July 4th, 2002, I met a castmate, my roommate, and he asked, "What's your name?" Second question, "Are you gay or straight?" And I remember saying that I was gay and wishing that I could take those words back. Because it was out and there was no turning back, and that was scary as shit. Eventually, I slowly started to come out to friends, one by one, telling my secret. Some of them said, "Oh, we knew, we were just waiting for you to find out." All of them were very supportive and loving and accepting. But that's the thing with coming out, is you don't just get to come out once. You have to do this over and over and over again. So years later, now I'm out to everybody that I've met that's new, and all of my friends that I felt comfortable with. But the people that I haven't been truthful to was my mother and my family. And I knew that I had to get to the point where I was able to let them know. And I remember being on a contract over in Europe and just tired of living a lie, tired of not letting my own family know what I'm up to and what I'm doing and how happy I am. Because I'm happy as gay me, not as in the closet me. And my friend Louise, who was a Irish lesbian singer on my contract, who is a dear friend of mine, who was there to support me and to show me that you could be in a same-sex relationship and it's normal and it's accepted. And we're slowly gonna get to that point where it's just normal, which is all we want to be, is just accepted and loved and feel like we're normal, like everybody else. So I wrote that letter, I sent it off with her, and we celebrated the fact that my truth was finally set free. And then it was a matter of waiting to find out what that response was going to look like from my mother. Because you hear horror stories of people shunning their own children. And the only reason that I came out when I did was because I had a group of people around me that I could rely on if I needed to. And I was financially taken care of, that if I was told to leave, that I could take care of myself. But I was accepted. It took some time, as all things do. Eventually I told siblings. Some found out that weren't supposed to right away. Others I had told. But eventually, regardless of their reaction, I've been fortunate that they all realized that nothing about me has changed. The only thing that's changed is that you know that Kelly, who I slept with, was actually a boy. And I was so fortunate to be able to go into the beauty community and go to beauty school and just be fully out my authentic self and not having to hide who I was. But also knowing that I got to be that person that was a beacon of light for someone that was maybe questioning that sat in my chair, or a parent that was questioning that maybe their child might be gay. And just letting them know that it's okay and it's normal, and that you will be accepted and loved by so many people. And my hope is that one day that our queer youth won't have to come out anymore. It'll just be a person who loves another person, and that's it. My name is Kyle Pinneo, and I'm the face of queer beauty. If you'd like to find out how you can help support gay youth in K-12 education, please visit glisten.org, where they are striving to provide a bully-free, judgment-free zone for all gay youth, as well as supportive educators, inclusive curriculum, and policies that help protect. No child should be bullied for who they are. Please visit glisten.org. That's glsen.org.